After a week of road tripping through New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and several stops along the coast of Maine, we were ready for phase 2 of our adventure, a full week of exploring Acadia National Park. We begin this episode in Bangor, Maine, where we pick up the Joneses at the airport before heading over to Bar Harbor, where the Venomans are getting us set up at our home base for the week.
Where are the Joneses?
Just listen. Be quiet and listen. I hear them right
They're
there.
a little shouty. Oh my God, I think I see them.
Hey!
On this leg of the trip, we'll be climbing iron rungs on cliffside trails, watching the first sunrise in the U.S. from Cadillac Mountain, kayaking on Bass River, and chowing down on lobster dinners. It was one unforgettable week. So join us as the No Drama Llamas take on Acadia, hiking, eating, and laughing our way through one of America's most beautiful national parks. We decided to take on the Beehive Trail on day one. This was a bucket list hike for most of us, and with our mascot Rick in tow, we walked down to Sand Beach before heading up to the Beehive. Walking down to Sand Beach before we do the Beehive, so this is supposedly going to be the view that we end up with at the end. We'll be looking out over this. The Beehive Trail is one of Acadia's most famous hikes. It is short at less than 2 miles round trip, but it is steep and challenging with several sections aided by iron rungs and handrails. There are no harnesses, just you, the iron bars, and a lot of trust in your grip. How you feeling about this, Sabine?
Pretty good. I think it's gonna be fun.
We got this.
We got this.
Doesn't like to walk on grates on the sidewalk.
Right.
How's she gonna do?
Beans is a pro.
No, I might die there.
Oh, really?
This is fine.
Okay.
The trail's narrow path and steep drops are not for the faint of heart, and if you have a difficulty with heights, it may be best to take the alternate path to the top, which is more gradual and doesn't have the steep drop-offs.
Oh man, Roger would be shitting himself.
This is so cool.
In your happy place?
Yes.
So far so good then? The climb looks scarier than it is, but once you are on the iron bar section, you are locked in, as it is much more dangerous to try and go down those sections than to continue up. This is an awesome trail.
Up to the faint part.
We're gonna do this every morning to wake up.
It's a good eye opener.
So this is the peak. That's the sand beach we're at. Parking lot. Everybody made it. Roger beat us to the top. Not steep here, Roger. Come on down. The following day, we woke up early to catch sunrise at Cadillac Mountain. At 1,530 feet, Cadillac Mountain is the tallest peak on the U.S. Atlantic coast, and for much of the year, it is one of the first places in the country to see the sunrise. Due to its popularity, reservations are required. From there, we headed over to the Jordan Pond House for breakfast, a historic restaurant inside the park dating back to the late 1800s. Its signature dish? Popovers, a light, airy rolls served with warm butter and strawberry jam. Delicious. The restaurant is often busy, so book your reservations early. After fueling up on popovers, we decided to take on the Jordan Pond Trail, which is right next to the restaurant. This 3.5-mile trail is rated as easy or moderate and is considered one of the most scenic hikes in the park. The trail hugs the shoreline and has a mix of gravel paths, boardwalks, and a few rocky sections. At the backside of Jordan Pond, we stumbled upon the South Bubble Trail leading up to Bubble Rock. After a bit of discussion and a reminder that we may never come this way again, we decided to take on the trail, and we are glad that we did. The short but steep trail is just 1.5 miles round trip and is considered moderate to challenging. The summit is at Bubble Rock, a giant glacial erratic, which is a boulder carried and dropped by glaciers, perched right on the edge of the cliff.
That guy's gonna push it over. That could leave a mark.
Yeah, he's pushing it right on top of the cars down there. So that is Bubble Rock. We almost missed it. It's the survivors. We're not sure where Sabina and Mart are. We hear cackling from that direction. The following day, we met up with some of Sabina's work friends and hiked the North and South Ridge trails that summit on Champlain Mountain. The Precipice Trail, which is a more extreme version of the Beehive Trail that we did a couple days earlier, also summits on this peak. We initially felt that the Precipice was out of our league, but chatter was starting on this day that maybe, just maybe, we weren't too old and decrepit to handle it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? So this is actually the summit of the Precipice Trail. We came up from a different angle, but maybe we'll hit it tomorrow. We'll see. This was a really fun day, and it was great making new friends with Sabina's work buds. Despite a bit of collective nervousness, 4 of us decided to take on Acadia's ultimate adrenaline hike, the Precipice Trail. How we feeling about this? Still feeling good, Sabina?
Nope.
Not at all?
Nope.
How about you, Marta? You feeling
I
it?
could have taken this one off. I really could have.
It's our famous last words. I'm excited but nervous. I'm shaking because it's cold, not because I'm nervous.
You know what? If you
Tom's got
stay
this.
back and get some sleep, yes. But then I'd be laying there thinking, yes.
The Precipice is one of Acadia's most challenging and iconic hikes. This early section seems to test your mettle and give you a chance to turn back. If you can climb this first obstacle, you are well prepared for what's ahead.
Who thought that was a good idea? and that was the easiest one? Was that really the easiest?
I think they put that there just as a test at the beginning.
Probably. Yeah.
It's a good place to turn around if you can't get over that hump.
I'm going to tighten up my laces here.
The Precipice is a seasonal trail as it is often closed in spring and early summer to protect nesting peregrine falcons.
Good job, kids.
From here, it looks like it'd be easier to pull yourself through those two things.
That's what I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went along there.
I recommend that way. There's a good
That
foothold
and
right there.
slide. Yeah.
So then you just get your left up there.
Yep. Oh, that's much smarter.
A little easier on the tailbone. Thought he was going to break his 3 points of contact rule for a second.
Like the Beehive, this trail is one way, as it is considered too dangerous to descend down the iron rungs and steps.
What do you think so far?
So far, so good.
Digging it.
Yep.
We expected the Precipice to be more difficult since it rated as such in comparison to the Beehive. While it may have been marginally more difficult as some of the iron rung sections are a bit longer, we feel that the rating was more reflective of it being about twice the vertical as the Beehive. We were pleasantly surprised that we found it similar in difficulty, just longer than the Beehive. This is such a fun trail. Later that day, we took a more leisurely walk along the ocean path, starting at Sand Beach and going up through Thunder Hole and the Otter Cliffs. This is a 4.5 mile hike that is rated easy as it is mostly flat, but still has some fantastic views. Thunder Hole is a natural inlet that, if you time right, about an hour before high tide, will create a roar like thunder and send water spraying up about 40 feet in the air. Otter Cliffs reach up to about 110 feet, providing stunning views and is a great spot for photographers. The following day, we stopped at the iconic Bass Harbor Light Station before kayaking along the Bass River. Finally, on the last day of the trip, we spent some time doing a ride-along audio tour through the park before dropping Roger and Judy off at the airport. First stop was Cobbling the Cove. We visited several of the 17 original stone bridges scattered throughout the park on the carriage road system. These were funded and designed by philanthropist John D. Rockefeller Jr. The Guide Along app is not free, but it's very reasonably priced, and for the quality you get, we highly recommend them if you enjoy a good self-guided road trip. We had such a great time on this trip that plans are already underway for the next one. Our next travel club adventure will be to Rocky Mountain National Park.